Core Principles for Success of Elon Musk. I know I've promised you a top 10 in the previous video, but as one of Elon's principles itself says, go to the essential axioms and work your way up from there. So without any delays, let's dive right to it. Number 1, never give up. Many people ask friends, colleagues, mentors if they should stop, not knowing if they should quit their entrepreneurial dream and just get a job. Well, according to Elon Musk, stopping shouldn't even be an option on your list. In fact, to quote him word for word on starting a business, if you need inspiring words, don't do it. Moving on, we have number 2, like what you do. And we've all heard this from other countless successful entrepreneurs, some of which are Steve Jobs. And the main reason behind this is because if you like what you're doing, the likelihood to resist stress and the urge to quit when the going gets tough is much higher. On the same note, we have number 3, which is have a high pain threshold. Or as others like Gary Vaynerchuk call it, is having thick skin, being able to take criticism and keep moving forward despite adversity. You will fail at some point. Some of you might fail horribly, but there are no big rewards without big problems being solved. And since we spoke of big problems, we have number 4 on our list, which is take risks. The sooner, the better. And I'm not referring to gambling in Vegas. I'm referring to the risk of starting your own business, the risk of failing. And this once again reminds me of Steve Jobs, where he said, you can always get a job in your late 30s or 40s, but you will never risk anything actually besides the clothes on your back if you start while in your early 20s. The older you get, the more responsibilities you have, and the risks you take don't involve just yourself. The 5th success principle from Elon Musk is something not so common. Choose signal over noise. And what Elon means by that, well, it means to focus on things that actually make your product or service better. And he gives an example in multiple interviews that Tesla does not have an advertising budget. So think about what budgets you can shift around in your own business to move them to the essential part of it. And for our 6th core principle, we have tackling problems from principles up and not making decisions by analogy. This takes a lot of brain power and might not always be possible, but when it comes to the fundamentals of your business, it's what makes the difference between a successful venture and a failed one. And for our 7th and last principle, we have people. More precisely, having the right people around you. People that you enjoy working with and that are doers. And as Elon says in an interview, the easiest way to see if someone has actively managed the problem is to ask them how they did it. And you will see that they will be able to answer it on multiple levels. Anyone who struggles with a hard problem never forgets it. So once again, don't neglect your peers because you cannot do it alone. And that being said, it's time to put them into practice. I'll see you next week, so don't forget to let us know if you have any questions or if you have any topic suggestion for us. And if you want to hear everything that I've said in Elon's own words, make sure to check out the related links in the description. I'm Doru Catana, and you've watched 1001 Ways to Improve Your Business.